All right, good morning, everybody. We are out at the farm. Went ahead and got the first load and dumped. And now we're working on the second load. I got some extra helpers today. I grabbed one of Tristan's friends. We're out here a little earlier just to get some of this done before it gets too hot. It's supposed to be 83, 85 today again. So they're hooking onto a big limb right now. I got a trailer full. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this. A bunch of Yopon. So, yeah, one of Tristan's friends, Bowen, he's gonna be out here. So, the one right there, let's grab that limb. I'm gonna hook onto this big one. Hook onto it back. You should have backed up right here and just grabbed it from right here.
I can still back up.
I know, back up right here. Y'all can grab it in from this end and pull it. That way you're pulling it the right way. So slowly trimming out all this, getting all these Yopons that are around these oak trees and these little cedars that were growing up into the tree. So like this one here was right here. And so it was growing up into that, which I think that's why it's hurting some oak trees. So let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and get hooked onto this one. Do some more work. Almost got all this trimmed out, so we're gonna leave, I think, one of these cedars, and the rest are gonna be oak trees. We're gonna leave. May tear out that other one. It looks pretty. It split at some point during the storm, so yeah. Yeah, double wrap and pull it. Let's get. But yeah, we've got a lot more to pull. A few posts to get out of here. Like I said, got to grind off these stumps. I don't have a grinder here, so I have to get that or just go ahead and burn them out later. Cut them flush. You're good. Just latch it. It should pull behind that limb, so it'll pull. Alright, cool. Yep, we'll make it work. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this one and then keep going. About 2 or 3 more trailer loads at least. And then I'll get the tractor here. It's all small limbs and Yopons. We don't have a grappler for our tractor, which that's one thing that would make this easy. So go ahead and get this unloaded. And then I think Mama and daughter will be out here in a little bit. Gonna help us as well. But we're gonna get this unloaded and then we're gonna continue on. See you in a bit. All right, warping forward. So, if you can't tell behind me, we have this pretty much cleared out. So all of this underbrush, I trimmed a bunch of stuff around this cedar right here. I got to get that cleared out yet, but I'd say about 90% of all this is ready to go. So just a bunch of small brush and whatnot, and all these grasses and a bunch of this rose hedge and that thorny vine, whatever it's called. A little bit here, but we gotta get at least this area cleaned up, and then that'll be the project for the weekend pretty much wrapped up. Probably gonna, my boys gotta go to work, so probably gonna take them out of here in a little bit. But yeah, the old cedar was definitely sharp. It's hard, because my chainsaw was struggling. It was something that's been sitting here for a minute down, and it's hard in the middle. Got hard sitting out here. So, but all in all, this is looking a lot better. So the back of the plan is to, like I said, I think one of my earlier videos, is to basically right around this area, I'm gonna have my fire pit, and then that'll be up the back of the porch, so we can come down, have my grass and stuff here, and then I'm gonna try to get this to grow. We got a bunch of winter grass and stuff under here, but it's had so much coverage on the trees between the cedars and all the stuff on the ground, yopon, all the vines. I'm gonna come back in here, shred all this, probably disc it flat, try to get as much of the underbrush out, all that crap out. Might go ahead and till it up, depending how much stuff. I might need to drag it just to get the rest of all the sticks and whatnot out. But yeah, if anybody's got any advice on what I should do back here or any comments, but plan is to make this little hangout spot. We do like sitting around on fire, especially when it gets cold, the first, the mid-January. Like I said, it's 82 right now. It's 13:46, 1:46 right now in the afternoon. So it's been a warm, very warm December. So, but we're gonna wrap it up here, lock everything up, put all the tools away, and then be back tomorrow and go from there. Hopefully get this finished up this weekend. I gotta get the tractor out here and burn all that. So yeah, so probably won't post this yet. Probably go ahead and just add on tomorrow and whatever else we do, and then get a final product and then post that. I don't have a lot of time lapse. That's about all I got really. Spend all my time behind a chainsaw. So, but if you're watching, I appreciate it. All right, good afternoon, everybody. Just got out here a little bit ago. Boys got the UTV started, and we're go ahead and finish clearing out all this afternoon, and then pretty much wrap this up. Hopefully I can get the tractor here today. I don't know. I asked my dad, but I think he's tied up. He's getting somewhere to his house, so let's see if we can get that pulled over here. But getting the rest of this cedar tree that we started cutting on yesterday. Oh, I need to go gear up a chainsaw and cut a few more limbs. But it's got a bunch of dead stuff. The boys are just pulling all this stuff out of the way right now. Like I said, bunch of dead limbs and just trash that needs to get pulled out. All this needs to go. That's pretty much the last of it, other than just a little bit of this underbrush here, which that's just a bunch of that dang vine and whatnot. So yeah, so we're gonna work on this and then probably empty the trailer and get that put up. And then the next steps will be just to get in here with some, say with tractor, smooth all this out and get the stumps out, and then get it finished, cleaned up. But all in all, it looks really good. I'm happy with it. Ooh, that's a big limb. I don't know if we can be able to pull that one. Well, looks like they're getting it. Yeah, it's got one of those gum trees right next to it, which that thing needs a gummavelia. Hate those things. That's a big one there. That one needs to go. So, y'all getting it?
Yeah, where'd I go?
Just take it to the other pile. Can you squeeze through there? You go, yeah, go through there. Go through the hay. If we don't drag too much of the pasture up. Whew, that booger must be digging. She's dry. Hear it kind of bogging down a little bit. Be all right. So, if I had that grappler on tractor, that'd be nice, but unfortunately we don't have that. So, I'm gonna go grab chainsaws. I'm gonna cut some more of these limbs, get them on the trailer, just these dead ones on these oak trees, and then finish trimming this nasty cedar up, and then whatever else we got over here that needs to go. Get that knocked out, and then finish up for the day. Go home a little earlier today, hopefully. Hopefully not here too long. Still got stuff to do at the house, so. But yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, if anybody knows anything about Stihl saws, I'm gonna have my dad look at this thing. It was running really well, but now I'm getting hissing sound, which I think might be coming from like the gas. Let me show you. Hissing coming here, which I think is just a bad seal. Might need a new cap. But then for some reason, no matter what I do, I cannot get this chain to stay tight. And I have had a many a saw, and this one for some reason is eluding me, and I've had it for a while outside of some brush in there. But we have to, whenever we cut small stuff, or even if I'm running for a while, I have to go ahead and loosen this and go and put that tensioner back on, which I hate this design. I like the lugs and the actual screw. Then it'll get pretty tight. And then I can run it like that. Like I said, now she's good. It'll run and then it'll loosen up. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know. I need definitely use the hell out of this bar. But it is a Stihl M5251C. Sorry, I was trying to read through the camera. Stupid. But been giving me some problems. I don't know. She's running a little weird. I don't know if somebody. My uncle does own a shop for Stihl, so he's a dealer. But I don't know. I need to look at it. Get my dad. He's used to working on small machines, so he's pretty good at it. Maybe he can figure out and see what's going wrong. But she's definitely acting up. Ain't acting right. But maybe it's an idle issue. I don't know. But definitely something going on with that fuel cap. I think I just need to get a new one of those. It did break. The string on it broke a while ago. But other than that, it runs. Starts up easy. But I just had the pull replaced. They put a new one on there. Got that resprung. It's got a bunch of springs in there. It's an easy pull, which I don't like that either. It's cool, but more stuff to break. So I don't know. If anybody knows anything about them, let me know, because I'm having troubles with that one. I have a Stihl Pro pole saw. I forget what model. Maybe there's a Stihl rep that'll see this. Not hashtag not sponsored, but maybe one day, right? Especially if all the work we've got to do. But I bought this one not too long ago. Which model are you? Oh, come on, camera. There we go. Part number on the side? No, I don't remember which one it is. But it's one of their pro saws. Oh, there it is. HT105s. I really enjoy that one. It works good. Oh, there we go. Gimbal acting weird. That one works really well. I've had no issues with it. It runs good. Doesn't use a lot of fuel. And I've cut quite a bit of stuff with it. So, I don't know. Something with that, just that other saw. I do have a cheap Poulan I had bought it on clearance somewhere. Oh, 18-inch bar. Bought that thing for like 80 bucks, 100 bucks, something like that. And it works, but it ain't a Stihl. And I want to get a new one, but again, those are expensive. And if I'm gonna get one, I'm gonna get a farm grade. I'd like to get like a 28 or a 32-inch, 36-inch bar, something bigger. But until then, we'll keep using what I got. If anybody knows anything, leave a comment, message me, whatever. I'd like some insight on that thing. Well, we got it pretty much cleared out other than just a little bit of brush, which I'm gonna come in here with a shredder and get all this, what do we call it, thorny vine stuff, all this crap here. This stuff here. Whoop, there we go. Run the camera right. Yeah, I've got a bunch of that there. And then some of it there. Just needs to come in with a shredder and then watch it. Pull it out when need, but just a bunch of little limbs, and so I'm probably gonna wind up just dragging it and getting, I said, these big logs out with the tractor, which is on its way actually. And then, hey Wyatt, there's one more limb over here. Forgot. Grab this one, put it on trailer. So, yeah, all in all, it looks really good. Wife seemed to be pleased, so which is good. And from my view, I mean, there you go. Before, you couldn't even see through there. That was hidden. All this was hidden. So it'll look good, especially once we get grass to actually come under here. Oak trees will bloom out a little bit, you know, get their leaves for next year, and we'll just continue to clean up and get a few these dead trees out of here. I've got like these cedars here, which need to go. The rest of this gumbavelia, whatever it's called. All I know is thorny, nasty, and I hate it. So, and then we're gonna trim up. I gotta get these logs from over here out of the way. Some old like telephone poles from a long time back. I'm gonna get that tree cleaned up. There's two of them in there. Keep one. And then I got this one here I need to work on next. Get all these cedars out. Since I have the tractor here, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of push up on these and get them over and then cut them at the bases. We get all the cedars out of here, and then that's gonna be other pen. It's gonna sit right here for the other animals. So, but yeah, I have one more thing to show, which hopefully we can get on film. YouTube's kind of meh about, so I'll show you in a second. All right, some of you may know, if y'all been watching the videos, we do have a fully furnished meat processing room facility, bandsaws and walk-in cooler, you know, whatnot. But my dad managed to get a decent little buck Oh, go down. There we go. He managed to kill that yesterday out at his place where he hunts at. Ooh, I'm red. Hot out there. Real hot today. He managed to kill, pretty nice buck. I know we've had struggles this year. It's been kind of slow with deer. And then since we've been tearing all that up and with the house and everything, we really ain't seen much of anything out of here. So Wednesday, I think we're gonna come out here after I'm gonna leave work a little early since it's New Year's Eve, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut that up. I'm gonna buy some beef shoulder and go ahead and grind that up with that. I usually do like a 50-50 mix with the deer just to keep it, add some fat to it. Tallow seems to be more expensive, so it's cheaper just to get the beef per pound. So go ahead and get some more hamburger out of it anyway. But that'll be for Wednesday. As for today, we're just waiting on the tractor to get here and then finish unloading the trailer. And then basically, yeah, we'll pile it up, burn all everything we've moved, and then I'm gonna get shredder and work on some of that. I'll get the camera out when I do that, but that'll probably be later this, probably after the new year. So we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow GVC comes, puts power in, and then we have to figure out septic and when they're gonna work on the rest of the house, but we'll get that finished up so we can hopefully move in a couple weeks. We shall see, but yeah, thanks for watching, and then hope to catch you on the next one.